driving past there and we were out of some stuff, so I...
You listen to me, you son of a bitch. I've got one thing in this lifetime. One thing!
You always say I...
Dan! Get back here!
Come on! Damn!
Open the door, you son of a bitch!
Can't hear you.
Okay, tell me, do you have the best parents ever? Or are you one of those victims from cartoons who are stuck with the worst parents ever? I mean, how are these people allowed to raise kids? But here's the thing, are they bad enough to make you question your own parents? Or maybe even yourself? Because get ready, after this, you might call your mom and say, thanks for not being like these assholes.
Scotch on the rocks. Do I know you?
Nope, just crashing some dumb debutante's party.
Beatrice and Butterscotch Horseman from Bojack Horseman. Yep, you might have heard about them, but not as terrible parents. Let me tell you how shitty they really are.
Happy Father's Day, Daddy.
What is this supposed to be, a lima bean?
It's a heart.
That's some shoddy craftsmanship, son.
Poor Bojack didn't stand a chance. His dad, Butterscotch, and mom, Beatrice, teamed their way into creating a childhood so bad, it could be a goddamn horror movie. Both of them were so awful, it's genuinely hard to decide who takes the crown for shittiest parent of the century. But hey, we're here to break it down, so grab a drink and get ready to judge.
You did it. You slacked off and took the easy way out. In this world, you can either do things the easy way or the right way. You take a boat from here to New York. You gonna go around the Horn like a gentleman or cut through the Panama Canal like some kind of Democrat?
Let's start with dear old Butterscotch, shall we? This guy, he's a walking red flag. He openly hated everything about Bojack, right down to his existence. The man couldn't even pretend to care. It was his own son after all. Every word out of his mouth was always verbal abuse. Remember those rare father-son bonding moments? Oh wait, there weren't any. Zero. Butterscotch never had a single great moment. Not one! It's better to have no dad than have this son of a bitch. And talking about bitches, here comes Beatrice.
You know, I was beautiful before I got pregnant.
I know.
You ruined me, Bojack.
She's her own special brand of terrible. She wasn't aggressive all the time, but her passive-aggressive game, so f***ing good. She'd watch Bojack's shows, read his books, even talk to him, just to throw him into an emotional black hole. Remember when she danced with Bojack, or gave him advice during the Secretariat shoot? Messed up advice, sure, but you kinda saw she was trying in her own broken way, right? I guess, I don't know.
You better grow up to be something great, to make up for all the damage you've done.
I will.
Okay, enough me being a great mom.
Can you blame Bojack for turning out the way he did, though? Imagine having these two as your parents. Would you survive? I sure as hell wouldn't, trust me. So who's worse, Butterscotch or Beatrice? Get your minds working, and while you're deciding, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Guess who I got next? Come on, it's not that hard, y'all.
Summer day song, while my little friend chirps along.
Stan and Francine Smith from American Dad. Aren't these two the perfect mismatched couple? An extreme CIA agent and a housewife clinging to the fantasy of her perfect family? Sounds like a f***ing joke, right?
Stan, come back here! Stan, get back here!
And their parenting style? Hardcore. Stan literally wants his son Steve to be some macho, all-American golden boy. But guess what? Steve's a f***ing nerd. A science-loving one, nothing wrong with that. Awkward little dude with zero interest in his dad's outdated ideas of masculinity. And what does Stan do? Constantly shits on Steve's hobbies and tries to crush his spirits by forcing him into his materialistic vision of success. Yeah.
Come on! Damn!
Open the door, you son of a bitch!
Can't hear you.
And then there's Francine. At first you'd think she's the supportive mom in this whole mess, but oh no, she's got her own set of issues. Francine's obsessed with keeping Steve as her sweet little mama's boy, no matter how much it screws with his ability to grow the f*** up. She lets him do whatever the hell he wants, which sounds pretty great, right? Except she doesn't give him a single tool to, well, you know, function as an adult.
Your side of the house sucks.
Why? Because my chairs don't have hooves?
Yeah, for starters.
Hey, your stupid finger crossed the line! Stay off
outside. I can't believe you guys are separated.
Together, these two are a parenting shitstorm. Stan's way too strict, Francine's too soft, and the kids, oh, they're caught in the middle of this circus. Haley constantly butts heads with Stan because she's the complete opposite of him. Progressive, rebellious, and not here for his controlling bullshit. And meanwhile, Steve is just over here trying to figure out who the hell he's supposed to be while his parents pull him in two completely different directions.
Francine?
Oh, Stan. How have you been?
A little exhausted celebrating all those holidays in 1 week just to make each other feel bad.
Yeah.
There's one episode where they realize they're both ups as parents in the opposite ways. Finally, Stan's too obsessed with discipline and success, while Francine's too pessimistic and clingy. The solution? Meet in the middle. Give Steve the freedom to be himself, but also the structure to figure his own shit out. Shocking, right? Who knew balance was the key?
Having me comes to mind!
You're just never gonna let me live that down, are you? Come on, look, getting stab's not that big a deal. See? Boop. See? Nothing. Boop, 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 boop. No biggie. Two in the back. Boop, boop. I'm fine. See?
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think Stan's strict tough love approach ever works? Or is Francine's whatever sweetie method is right? Tell me, whose parenting pisses you off way more? Stan's or Francine's? And if you ask me, I would say both of them.
To talk to you about something. I know what you did last night.
You do?
How could you do something so heinous? Last night, you left your dirty dishes in the sink. It's disgusting.
Now, let's move to Peter and Lois Griffin from Family Guy. These two, whole world knows them, right? But do y'all know what they do for a living? They simply try their best to be the worst parents ever to their kids. And no doubt because their kids are as spoiled as they are.
You stink, Saggy Naggy.
My goodness, that's a very rude thing to say to someone. Calling them saggy. What the hell? Young man, what do you think you're...
Let's start with Lois. On the surface, she's the responsible one, right? Wrong. She's lazy as hell, always blaming her lack of a job on taking care of Stewie. Bruh, Stewie's building time machines and plotting world domination. He doesn't need a damn babysitter. And her idea of parenting, tearing down her kids any chance she gets. Meg can't sneeze without Lois rolling her eyes. And Stewie, she's literally the reason that kid's a walking supervillain.
Yeah, and I can't believe how you stood up to Connie D'Amico for me.
Hey, Meg.
Hi, Connie.
I can't fit all my books in my locker. Can I put the rest of them on your ginormous ass?
Hey, Connie!
Then there's Peter. Oh boy, where do we start? This dude, his parenting strategy is basically, if I ignore it long enough, it'll go away. And when he's not ignoring his kids, he's just ruining their lives. Remember when he shoved his ass in Meg's face and farted? Or roasted Lois at her own goddamn birthday party? What the kind of father does that?
Dad! What is it? What's going on? I heard a noise. Is somebody downstairs?
Oh, God, Meg, you startled me. I'm sorry.
What the hell? Ah, gross! Will you stop it? Stop it!
Meg, oh, poor Meg. Peter treats her like she's a guest that's extended her welcome. She could discover the cure for cancer, and Peter would still find a way to say some bullshit about her. And here's the worst part. He's so open about how much he doesn't give a This man actually admitted that he hates being around his own kids. Who even does that? Oh yeah, Peter does.
Said some very mean things, but what's important right now is that no one was hurt.
That's not entirely true, Lois. Your reusable grocery bags didn't make it.
What?
Your bags.
But let's not let Lois off the hook. Oh no, she's no saint either. Cheating on Peter with Bill Clinton? Ugh, gross. Hitting on Meg's boyfriend? Ugh, disgusting. And then having the nerve to act high and mighty around her kids? Lois, bitch, sit down. You're just as messy as Peter, if not worse, because you pretend to be better.
Dear, you're a stupid man! A stupid, stupid man!
Ow, you're hurting me! Stop it! Stop it, Lois!
No! I'm so sick of your crap! Why do you always do these stupid things?
And their teamwork? Oh my god, don't even get me started. These two once decided to run a meth lab with their kids in the house. Meth. In their own goddamn house. Walter White didn't even drag his family into his own bullshit, but Peter and Lois, they're just making sure their parenting license gets revoked in every single dimension. Honestly, if karma was real, Stewie would have succeeded in taking them out seasons ago. So, if you had to pick one of these parenting disasters to raise you, who's your choice? Or are you running for the hills no matter what? And come on, let's be real, do these cartoon nightmares make your own parents look good, or are you seeing some real similarities here? Do let us know your views in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and bell icon. Thanks for watching!